In a powerful rebuke to the Trump administration, a federal judge has blocked an executive order that aimed to halt gender-affirming care for transgender inmates in U.S. federal prisons. U.S. District Judge Royce Lamberth issued a preliminary injunction, ruling that the Bureau of Prisons must continue providing hormone therapy and social accommodations, including gender-appropriate clothing and grooming supplies, to transgender inmates diagnosed with gender dysphoria. Judge Lamberth criticized the administration's executive order as lacking reasoned analysis, noting that abrupt policy changes without legal justification violate federal law. The ruling emphasized the life-threatening consequences of denying this care. Without treatment, transgender inmates face dramatically higher risks of depression, anxiety, self-harm, and suicide. Studies show suicide rates of 20 to 30% in untreated transgender prisoners, compared to just 1 to 2% for those who receive proper care. Gender-affirming care isn't cosmetic, it's medically necessary treatment. The Bureau of Prisons has been providing hormone therapy and accommodations to hundreds of inmates for years. According to court filings, about 2,230 transgender inmates are currently in federal custody, most of them transgender women. Roughly 600 are receiving hormone therapy. Federal judges have the power to block executive orders that violate constitutional rights or federal law. And that's exactly what happened here. Denying medical care, including gender-affirming treatment, violates the Eighth Amendment protections against cruel and unusual punishment. The order requires continued access to hormone therapy and social accommodations for all current and future inmates diagnosed with gender dysphoria. But it does not require gender-affirming surgeries or automatic treatment for all transgender inmates. Care must be prescribed by BOP medical staff, just like any other condition. The judge made it clear. If BOP medical staff say the care is necessary, it must be provided regardless of political pressure. And what about cost? The judge rejected the idea that gender-affirming care imposes a significant burden. The costs are minimal, mostly hormone prescriptions and administrative oversight, well within the scope of the BOP's existing obligations. This is about more than policy, it's about constitutional rights, medical ethics, and the life or death stakes for one of the most vulnerable populations in our prison system. As legal challenges continue, this ruling ensures that transgender inmates won't be arbitrarily stripped of care that can save lives. Justice is not optional, it's constitutional.